Right, morning all. Today you find us on a different bike. Now this is a bike that I've been wanting to ride for such a long time. It's a Honda CB500X. Now, as you all know, I've got a Royal Enfield Classic 350, but sometimes I think I really would like a bike that I could go and on big long tours, or certainly long distances, with ease. And this is on the radar. Now this bike belongs to my good friend Peter, so thank you very much, Peter, for letting me out on it. He assures me that once I've ridden it I won't want to give it him back, and to be honest, I probably expect that as well. Now obviously there's loads and loads and loads of reviews on this bike, and this bike isn't standard, by the way. It has an exhaust can, arrow, which makes it sound a bit fruity. Pete likes his fruity exhaust, because anyone that's watched my channel before will be familiar with the Kawasaki Z900RS video I did. It's quite a short one, but that was Pete's bike as well. Now this is the first time since I upgraded my DJI mic that I've ridden a bike with a screen on it, so hopefully it won't have a detrimental effect. First off, I can just say it is really comfortable. You know, the wide bars, the seat that tends to I'd say it like hugs you. There's a bit of room for, yeah, I can move back and forward a bit, so there's plenty of room for me. Yeah, there's plenty of room for me. I'm 5'9" with 30-inch inside leg, and I'm not quite flat. Well, I'm not flat-footed. Is it the balls of your feet? I'm on them. Not quite tippy-toe, just not flat-footed. Now the screen, even at this 30 mile an hour, I can hear buffeting, but I can't feel any buffeting. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like as we gather speed. Visibility out the mirrors is absolutely fantastic. On this ride we're going to sort of like main roads, 50 limit, and then on a back lane that where we can give it a bit. But it's very flickable. Just going into the roundabout there feels a little bit, I suppose you could say, top heavy, but it's not. It's just that I'm used to a Royal Enfield Classic 350, so where everything is all very low down. all these blinking roadworks that are happening around here at the moment, and they're not actually repairing the roads, by the way. They're building new housing estates. The roads are very greasy. We've got a road sweeper up there, look, they're trying to tidy up all these roads. That exhaust sounds sweet. Very easy to manage at low speeds. I mean, what we're doing, 19-20 mile an hour. Very, very easy. What doesn't help, I mean, I know we've got the screen, but it is actually just quite a windy day today. But for me, I know that you can get all the screens that are higher and all the rest of it, but you can actually get one that's lower, which just basically covers the clocks. I don't know whether it's Power Bronze or Pyramid or someone that makes them. And if I had one of these, that would probably the way to go for me. The wind now at 32 mile an hour, I can feel it. It's here, but I can't actually feel it on my helmet. So it's obviously, it's about, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as, like, I suppose it's classed as an adventure tourer, commuter, or whatever. But it's really, oh yeah, well indicated, matey. I know that all these, you've got all these big BMW GS's and the likes. Well, I call them mega tourers, but I suppose they're adventure tourer things. But just how many owners of them do actually cross continents? You know, and do you really need bikes for touring, like up and down the motorway and everything, where you can do 150 plus mile an hour? No. It might be that I'm just getting old. Yes, it's nice to have that extra power if you need it, but how often do you need it? Now, Honda have brought out the latest version of this called the NX500, which is basically this bike with a different fairing. Slightly lighter wheels because they've removed some of the spokes. They're alloy, by the way. And they've done a slightly different remap on the ECU to give a bit more low down grumps. Nothing wrong with that, is there? That exhaust sound, its exhaust is sweet. Yep, all the old biddies waiting for a bus, look. Off to visit the historic town of Nantwich, no doubt. Going back to the difference between one of these, say, and a big 500 big bike, is I guess, you know, something like a 700 or something like that, where 70 mile an hour cruising is easy. I don't know, because I've not taken this to 70 yet, so. But yeah, it's each to their own, but I don't really see the point in these massive adventure tourers. Easy as, isn't it? Oh, that exhaust, by the way, hasn't got a baffle in it. So I'm getting some really nice pops and bangs on the overrun. I like the dash. We've got the speedo, gear indicator, rev counter, total miles, trips. Temperature, we're there, I presume that's the engine temperature. Can you hear the pop? It's funny. Really sweet round the roundabouts, that's nice. Need to dispatch this fella. Yeah, so it's 60-ish mile an hour, and I can feel quite a bit of buffeting. I'd rather hear it more than feel it. It's a really sweet handling bike. Like I say, I can hear a lot of buffeting, but it's not having any effect on my helmet whatsoever. I just hope that the audio isn't affected by it. Yes, Pete, I do like it, and no, I don't want you to give it back to you. And there we are, back down to about 28-30 mile an hour. When we were doing those speeds then, I couldn't feel any effect of it on my legs. So obviously all this fairing-y stuff does a good job of deflecting it. Pete, yeah, he's good mate, Pete is. Hopefully later in the year we'll be taking out another of his bikes, but I'm not telling you what that is yet. Roll on in 5th. usually you use your rear brake in conjunction with the front, don't you? I'm just going to pull into Aqueduct Marina here just to take a couple of photos. Take a photo for the thumbnail or whatever. Can you hear that exhaust? I'll tell you something, the clutch is mega light. Low speed fueling feels okay. Got to be a little bit gentle with the throttle. Will I stop it? I've got my gloves on. I've got them on medium. They're a bit warm. Side stand. Right, I'll take a photo. I will get back to you in a moment. Right, photo done. It's a really comfortable riding position. When I first got on, it was a bit alien because of my Classic 350 foot pegs are further forward. Sorry if there's a bit of sniffling going on, it is still quite cold. Yeah, so going back to the question, do you really need a massive adventure tourer? I mean, bearing in mind that these bikes are sort of like being pitched as A2 license friendly, so ideal for the new rider, which they are, don't get me wrong. Oh, them front brakes are brilliant, and the brakes together are really sharp. Greasy strip down the middle of the road there. Yeah, I like this. I've watched all the reviews and the state of the roads are horrible, aren't they? Yeah, it's a sweet bike. Oh, Pete, sorry, there's a big puddle. Yeah. Hey there, missus. Yeah, as I just found then, like I say, I don't know how it's coming out on the video with the screen and the wind. But I've got to tell you, it's better. I had a while back, a few years ago, I had a Tracer 900, and at 70 mile an hour, that was unbearable. It felt like because like all the turbulence here, no matter what setting I had the screen on, it was just rattling my brain inside my head, and it was getting so bad that it caused blurred vision. Absolutely terrible design. Yeah, this bloody road's a bit mucky. Pete, yeah, I don't want to give it you back. I want to keep it. I was going to go right here because there's a nice straight bit, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to go left. Well, you would go left, wouldn't you? The other thing with the Honda CB500X, it doesn't seem to matter what year you look at, they hold their money very well. I'll just give you a bit of a wipe that car went through puddle. Let's go take a left. Ooh. Quite a revvy little bugger. I'm probably going to get slated now by all the people who own big adventure bikes, but honestly I don't think you need it. Emergency brake, not wrong. Fine. Yeah, all right. We'll go right here now. Oh, when did they make this a 40? I used to be a delivery driver many, well, I think it was 18 for a motor vehicle, British Leyland dealership. And I used to come down all these lanes in a Morris Marina van. Trouble is, I can't remember where half of them end up now. Hey, up there's a nice piece of road up front. believe Pete's going to Germany on this later in the year. Mud, look at the bloody mud here. Pete, it'll be fine. He said he's that was inevitable, wasn't it? He's stiffened up the rear preload, but I actually think it's fine. It's fine. I mean, Pete's a little bit heavier than me, but I think it's fine. Let's put it this way: I'm not getting jarred. You know. His indicate wasn't very good, was it? They just come out, don't they? Mucky. I must admit, one of my fears was that I wouldn't be able to touch the ground on it, because they do look quite a tall bike. Now hopefully sometime soon, let's go this way. I might regret this. Yeah, hopefully sometime soon I will be taking out another adventure tourer type bike in the Benelli 702, Benelli TRK 702 to give its proper name. So having ridden Pete's CB500X, it'd be nice to compare. Now I know that obviously, potholes. I know obviously this is just my impression, and we can't give them a proper review, if you like, because if you've owned the bike for weeks or months. The state of this road, bloody hell. But you know, a first impression would hopefully inspire people to go out and test one themselves if they're interested. But you see, it can, you know, it's easy. The throttle is nice enough. It's nice to, because I've read one or two that say that the throttle is a bit on the twitchy side, but you know, I haven't found it to be the case. I might have to clean this for Pete now. God, feel the gravel underneath the tyres. Take it back, because he'll be thinking I've run off with it. The trouble is I've left hand there as well. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. That's fine, isn't it? You know, traffic under signal control both sides. Sorry, that was me, not the bike. Today. Look at that hole. Lovely. I like it. The hand guards do a good job of keeping any wind blast off your hands. Because Pete's got the butty bag, as I call it, tail pack, I can't quite manage to throw my leg over without standing on the foot peg first. But if the bag wasn't there, I'd be able to. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a croak in my throat. The throttle is nice and responsive. You know, 4th gear roll on, very torquey. I will try and put the basic specifications in somewhere. Maybe at the end, but like I say, there's up-teen videos on these. But it would be nice to ride the NX500 at some point, just to see if I can tell the difference. Like I say, the fueling is lovely. The speedo is nice and easy to read. I don't know what it's like, you know, if you're looking with the sun directly behind you, but it's fine. I know that the NX500 has got a full iPad on here, TFT screen or whatever they call them. And you've got a fuel gauge. Yeah, I've got a fuel gauge there, look. Oh, and it's averaging 60.8 at the moment. But I'll tell you now, Pete doesn't hang about, so if you're a bit more of a sedate rider, you would get a lot more than that. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. But I'm not going to show you where it lives. So thanks for watching. Hope you like this video. Please leave a big thumbs up and leave a comment. I really like all the comments and I try and reply to them all. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm mainly scenic rides on my Classic 350, but I also do the odd test ride. So thanks for watching. Bye now.